resume 翻開始翻。咁我想聽聽或者。
All right, let's resume our meeting. Any possibility of narrowing down the differences? Mr. Chow, Chairman. After some discussions, we managed to reach some compromise. 1D, 1E, I would insist on the revisions. There's 1D and 1E. And 2C, BL47, the original intent of the chief executive having to declare his assets. For the others, I'm prepared to make some concessions to fit in with the Secretariat's version. Now, even for those that I'm not prepared to change, I fully understand that the Secretariat would prepare some draft questions. So when we put questions, we can go along those lines. So 1D, 1E, 2C, what I like to insist on keeping. For the rest of them, I'm prepared to go along with the Secretariat's draft version. Now, you don't have to be worried about your questioning all these added. You would have an opportunity to put questions. Now, for the 3 points, to be fair, I think for those who do not accept these, for those who are more inclined to accepting the Secretariat's version, they would like to hear from their response. Now, the Australian media's agreement, you don't have to insist on this. Yes, I'm prepared to accept that, Chairman. I made it very clear. I'd like to refer to the statement or to the agreement reviewed by the Australian media. Now, for others, like the handwritten statement that there should not be, on condition that there would not be any conflict of interest, I'd like to keep that. Also, in the past couple of minutes, I communicated with the legal advisor regarding 2C Article 47 of the Basic Law, the original intent. Now we have to gather the documents. Now, why do you think that there are still some problems with the original intent, legal advisor? Chairman, I'm looking at the operational point of view of the Select Committee. In this proposed major areas of study, if we include this point, then, like the Chairman said, the next step, we're going to draft a list of the witnesses. If we include this point here, then when we summon the witnesses and demand document, we may need to gather a lot of documents. Now, if we don't have this point, then depending on circumstances, we, like under Article 47 of the Basic Law, when Mr. Leung has complied with the requirements. Now, of course, we would have regard to BL 47 if there is a need to look at the original intent because of ambiguities, then we would proceed to look at these area. So from the operational point of view, there will be some difference there. Well, where we don't have to open the door, we don't have to. Now, or whether we have to assume that there is something behind the door and we have to keep it open. Now, we may need to look at all the documents behind the drafting of this particular provision. So I'm concerned about the weight that we put on it. Mr. Lam Cheuk Ting has got a point to make. As I said, members might wish to spend a couple more minutes. We take a break for another 10 minutes. Right, you might wish to spend a couple of more minutes discussing this. We are here till 6:30, and so maybe you come back in 5 minutes to deal with the rest of the issues.